Welcome back, everybody. And if you are new here, I am Kumbi. This is my wife. We are reacting to JJK. I have seen Jujutsu Kaisen multiple times. She has not seen JJK at all, other than what we're watching now. So we are on episode 21. Do you remember where we're at? Again,
no.
It's probably been about a week and a half since we recorded.
Yeah.
So we're just going to make sure she's caught up.
Bro makes me wait at least like once a week, and then I have no idea.
I don't make her wait. Life be life, and so when we get an opportunity to record, we try to take advantage of that opportunity. But yeah, life happens, kids happen. We're busy parents. So, but you remember what happened last episode then?
I have no idea what happened.
Oh, also, I guess you guys probably noticed too, we're in a little bit different setup. We try to do this to make it a little more comfortable. Let me just tell you that this took like freaking 3 hours to set up because we tried it so many different ways. I tried it without the mics, tried it with like the little news mics. We tried it with listening like from our TV, because basically right now we're in our theater chairs and we're watching the anime on our TV. But we ended up just deciding to go with headphones and the mic setup that we've been doing, because the mics kept catching the audio, so you kind of heard brief like
during the setup thing. He did in fact say that I was a genius because I was the one who basically saved the whole setup.
I was just trying to give it a different feel where it was more comfortable for us and we weren't like all headphoned up and all that, but excuse me for trying. But either way, this works out. I mean, it's still more comfortable than sitting at the computer chair with both of us trying to stuff back here in my little computer area stuff.
Now I can rock.
I'm starting to feel like my recording area is not big enough. So, but anyways, where we left off last time. So you remember we got to see the goat, Gojo's hollow purple, how he flew up in the sky, took his blindfold off, and then he shot the hollow purple at Haname. Haname was like the flower curse. And then Yuji and your favorite guy, Toji. Toji was the one who was talking about what's your favorite type of woman.
Yep.
And then you got to meet his.
Now it's clicking.
His ability.
Yeah.
Which was the boogie woogie, where he claps his hands and then he swaps places with people.
Yeah.
Yep. So we saw that whole thing, which was the principal or the schools versus each other, the sister schools against each other.
Yep.
So anyways, that was a quick recap of just what happened on the last couple episodes. So we're going into a new arc. There's only 4 episodes left in the season, I want to say, because there's 21, 22, 23, and I think 24 is all that's left in season 1. And then I might have talked about it before on here, but just in case I haven't, I think the plan is we'll do JJK 0, which is a movie, and then we'll watch that. I don't know if I'm going to put that on YouTube or not, or if I'll just leave it for Patreon only, but we'll do JJK 0, and then we'll do season 2 and then season 3. So
we're going to finish it all tonight?
All of season 1, yes.
Okay.
So
all right.
Perfect.
I'm
all
ready.
Right. We're going to get into this. Here we go. JJK episode 21. Oh, you remember this guy?
Really do anything at all.
Not really, no.
He like popped up. Remember when that teacher was like running?
Oh yeah, and then he got like all excited because he was like.
And then Gojo broke the barrier, and he's like, "I'm out of here," and he just he took off running.
You, on the other hand, though, you really worked way too hard. Aww.
He got hit by the hollow purple barely.
I see. Look in his lips.
Thing.
Was he gonna finish it off? Finish him off?
Put you out of
Awesome. Where's? I might have to answer that thing. Bah.
Hold on now. Don't go acting on your own, human, or you'll die. All 6 of the special grade Sukuna's finger.
Oh yeah, because that was the whole point, right?
High possessed.
Most of the temples.
So you just caught that, right?
Actually just
death paintings.
Because you remember at the end of the last episode too, we saw Mahito, and he had ended up getting in because his whole plan was he was using Haname. He was having Haname distract everybody so he could get in, sneak in, and get the rest of the fingers.
Yeah.
So he just said he was able to get, I think he said 6 fingers from there. Plus he got 3 more cursed objects, which are called the death wound paintings.
just a facade. Tengen's barrier keeps their positions changing every day. And within those, only one of over 1,000 doors actually leads to the storeroom that holds cursed objects as dangerous as the fingers. So far, Sukuna's actions have not been quite what I expected. This is just my guess, but I believe one of the other students acts as kind of a landmine for Sukuna.
What does that mean?
Worst case scenario, if we step on that, all of our current plans will be ruined.
Then why don't we just go and kidnap Itadori?
Acts as a
ahead of
landmine?
time? We'll be
It's basically because of, like, you've seen since the very beginning, like when Sukuna met Megami, how he was like talking about his potential and all this kind of stuff like that. And so that's kind of what it's talking about. Is like I'm sure you've noticed, like we've noticed that Sukuna for some reason has like an odd interest in Megami.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what he's guessing, is because he's seeing that same interest. And so he's basically just saying that, like, Megami's the landmine, like, landmine. Yeah, I think that's what I was saying.
Like if they mess with him.
I thought I said Landman, the TV show. But, yeah, they're basically
like
saying
if they mess with him, then
that'll throw
might...
things off. That's what he's guessing right here. Is he's saying that basically, like, hey, if we interfere and we somehow hurt Megami or kill Megami, he knows Sukuna's got some odd interest in him, but he doesn't know why. He doesn't either. The only one who knows is Sukuna. So that's why he's just telling everybody, like, we're probably best off not
just leaving him alone.
doing that, because, yeah, if we get to the point where he becomes, his life is at stake, Sukuna might come out because of whatever his vested interest in Megami is.
Mm-hmm.
He might come out and then he'll derail everything we're trying to do right now. So.
using him as a pawn.
But Itadori, or rather Sukuna himself, is also a type of landmine for us. That applies to both us and Jujutsu High. We shouldn't agitate it until the moment we want more chaos. October 31st, in Shibuya. Everything we can use to seal Satoru Gojo, we should keep in reserve until then. We'll have a few curse users accompany us too. But Juzo Kumiya, he's disposable. He's not the kind of person who can follow a plan all the way through. He'll just get in our way later. And we'll have a different human as a monitor for our test run of the Veil. So get along with them.
Yeah, you hear that, Jogo? So get going.
I'm not going anyway.
They were all on standby at the school.
I can't look at
and
the
all
old
of them
guy
were there
anymore
working
without seeing the
separately
Rock
to go to
t-shirt.
Principal Yaga. We're still waiting on the report from Ieri, but we're nearly certain it was the work of the same cursed spirit that Nanami encountered before.
What do you think? Should we share this information with the students and the other sorcerers?
No. It's probably better to keep this among ourselves.
Who's the blonde girl with the
once you get in, it's kind of weak.
red? I don't remember.
Blonde
her.
girl with the red?
Yeah, like the guy was just
Are
explaining.
they worried about
Like the monk that they were talking
Yeah.
about? The kid monk with the white hair?
Yeah.
Or are they trying to enhance
I don't think they've
themselves?
introduced her yet. I think they will.
Something isn't sitting right.
Well, for the time being, at least our students are all safe.
I'm just glad your injuries weren't too serious, Fushiguro. To your health and this pizza.
You could have brought me something easier to digest.
No complaining.
Apparently, I got off easier because my cursed energy was all gone.
You should know. You fought against them too, didn't
Oh
you?
yeah, because he got hit with the stuff that like
Huh?
he uses
Yeah.
his
He did
cursed energy
something-
more. It like
Yeah, the plants grow inside you, or the
We
roots
both
do.
said that we stood by our convictions. I still think that's true. But then on the other end, one could say that we're both wrong about all of that.
Did I get left out of the conversation again?
There you go. That's my brother and his friends for you.
boy, when did he get there?
Hey, hold up!
Look, I'm grateful to you, but come on, give me a break.
Here we all are.
Label!
Playing baseball.
Is anything interesting gonna happen in this episode, or
What do you mean, isn't there anything interesting going to happen? That whole first half was good, interesting stuff. You just had them explain their entire plan of how they were able to execute getting into the
I know,
school.
but there's something about just seeing the plan being executed rather than being told the plan, you know?
Well, you did see the whole plan they were able to execute it, and he just went and re-explained exactly how they were able to execute it.
What?
He explained how they were able to break in and how the economy went and all that.
I
So,
know,
like,
but like
you watched
their
the plan play
going
out,
further,
and then he explained the plan and stuff.
like the plan for after, like the now plan.
Well, if he were to tell you the now plan, that would spoil.
Exactly. Exactly. Now he's getting it, you guys.
I'll be honest. I vaguely remember the next, like this little arc here. I vaguely remember a lot of this, so I don't remember much of what happens in this episode or the next couple episodes. So it's gonna be somewhat new. Like, I'm sure if I see some scenes, I'm like, oh yeah, okay.
Perfect.
But this is like the arc that I honestly don't remember.
If he doesn't remember
The
it, that
most.
means it probably wasn't interesting.
So I'm pretty sure it was, but like I said, I don't even remember, like, even this episode we're watching now, I don't remember anything that I've seen so far. I don't know because I watched all the rest of season 1 when we were driving back from San Diego a couple of years ago. And so I'm wondering if I fell asleep and I just woke up and I was on season 2, episode 1, and I thought maybe last episode was the end of season 1. So it's like I just didn't watch these last 3 episodes, because when I rewatched JJK, I've never gone back to season 1. And I think part of it was just because of, like I said, most anime, I don't really go back to the season 1. I have a specific season I like the most.
Mm-hmm.
But when I rewatched the season 1 with you, I was like, okay, yeah, this was a whole lot more interesting than I remember. Because when I think about JJK, season 2 is my all-time favorite.
I was actually about to ask, what is your favorite season?
Yeah, well, and season 3 just came out this year. And I'm not trying not to give away spoilers, but season 3 is really good as well. I'm not gonna lie. Season 3 is really, really good. Season 2 is my all-time favorite.
What makes season 2 your favorite?
I think because there's just so much going on, and then you get to see the start of,
Like, what kind of things happen?
I'm not gonna tell you, but you get to see a lot go on in that season. Like, you know, it's from start to finish. I feel like there's a lot of interesting stuff that happens.
Like with who?
With everybody. With every character that we're seeing, I feel like you get to see some interesting stuff. So,
does anyone die?
But I'm not trying to sit here and continue to tell you all this information. But long story short, I don't know what else is happening this episode, or if it stays like with them playing baseball or whatever.
I'll pretend to believe you. Let's go.
So anyway,
one day prior,
that happened, and some people died. But what now? Keep going?
I have no idea what to say to that.
Get real. The exchange event will continue, of course.
Toto? What are your reasons?
For one, only those who have a direct connection to the victims have any right to mourn them. It would be rude of us to butt in there.
You know, words.
And secondly, if people have died, that's all the more reason for us to work to become stronger. Third,
everything he's saying so far is true.
Like they weren't able to bring out their best.
I agree with number 1 wholeheartedly.
How old are you?
And number 2.
I'm fine with all that.
We'll still win anyway.
I didn't hear. I don't know who asked him that, but somebody said, "How old are you?"
Shouldn't you be resting?
He's literally speaking like he's someone who's experienced a ton of
How do we
life.
pair up for the individual fights?
Eh? There are no individual battles.
What?
Whoa! Baseball?
You too?
What's going on here, Yaga? I don't know. I was sure I put individual battles in there. Hey, get back here, Satoru!
Gojo rigged it. Did I say the one thing she can't tolerate is protein powder?
To be honest, I didn't read it.
I haven't been reading them since the panda one. I didn't even notice there were things at the bottom. I was about to say, you know, Maki's hitting a home run.
Yeah!
Do you think, or do you think someone's gonna catch it?
Gone. Home run.
Oh,
she flew on a broom. I forgot.
Catcher, huh? As catcher, you'll call the shots. lead the defense, etc. Want us to say it's a
Itadori's
position,
not
The bottom is crazy, dude.
but I want a real
Middle
face
school.
off. A face off with pitcher Itadori.
Toto. You could have been their pitcher.
No, he couldn't. Mekamaru had to pitch because it's all he can do.
Promise me this, brother. In a second, if I hit a home run right here,
I can't
next
take him
time you'll
serious. Oh shoot.
Was that Maki, I think, pitching?
Yeah, Toto, hang in there.
Hey, nice pitch.
Nice pitch. Nice pitch, Maki.
Bro's been waiting,
Bro.
running away
Everyone
from
really
him.
hates you. I mean, everyone.
Not that this applies only to our students, but they're going to stack up many regrets as their lives go on. I wish I had done that. I wish they'd done this. I should have said that. I wish someone had told me
Isn't that
this.
the guy that's working with the bad guys?
To be honest with you, I don't know what the right decision is when it comes to Itadori. For now, let's just watch over him, all right?
Safe.
Yeah, Inamaki's surprisingly fast, huh?
Salted row.
Come on, Miwa, watch out for the steal.
How about we save our regrets for another day?
Did he get a home run, or is the girl gonna catch it again?
I'll bet you it's way out of here.
Nailed it.
Yes.
2-0, they won.
Yoga, do something about Gojo first.
That's funny. Okay, so yeah, that basically kind of was just like a filler episode, is what it felt like.
Yeah.
But like I said, the interesting part of that was the first part where you kind of saw that part two. You keyed in on something. I was wondering why you asked, like when it showed the picture of the guy working with the bad guys.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like that was kind of strange that they just randomly showed him?
Well, I imagine that he must have been one of their students that turned bad.
One of the principals.
Yeah.
Another question I have for you. Which principal do you think is more right? Because I could see it from both perspectives. Because think about it. If you are the other principal, the rock and roll principal, I don't remember his name. So
I'm
we're
going to
call
go
rock
with the
and roll
other
principal.
one. No questions asked.
Really?
Yeah,
So you
rock
think
and
even
roll
though
principal seems like a dirty little snake.
he might be, but I'm just saying, like what he's saying though is that,
Oh, you would step up for the bad guy.
well, he's not a bad guy, so.
Well, that's debatable.
But I'm saying that like his whole point
If he's
about
against Sukuna, he's against me.
well, they're all against Sukuna, so.
Well.
But anyways, I'm
I
just
said
saying,
what I
like
said.
his whole thing about Yuji and where he's like, you know, if Yuji's allowed to stay alive, how many lives are going to possibly be lost because of it? But then the other principal, I think it's Principal Nezuko. Isn't she from Demon Slayer?
Yeah.
Where did I get Nezuko from, bro? I don't even know. I'm just making it. I'm
Oh my
throwing
gosh,
the most random
not
anime names out there
Nezuko,
today.
That's crazy.
But the other principal was basically saying that, like, yeah, but think about how many lives Yuji could save if he stays alive.
Well, knowing him too, that's literally his goal, is like to save lives. So.
But I think the other principal's point is like, and we've seen it, what happens if he can't control Sukuna at times? How many people are going to die because of it?
Well, hopefully the rock and roll principal will be one of the first to go.
Even if he is.
For conspiring against him. And conspiring against
I'm just saying that it is a good dilemma.
Gojo.
Is all I'm
I don't know. He seems against Gojo too, and if he's against Gojo,
I mean, he is, but that's because you
He's
got to
against
remember,
me.
Gojo basically is a representation of everything that the higher ups in the hierarchy stand for, because he's literally he's a one-man army. Like, he can literally do what he wants. It's like what they just said. Like, hey, if it was up to me and all the higher ups who agree with me, Yuji's dead. They already put out an order to execute him. The only reason that they cannot, and they have not followed through on that order yet, is because Gojo.
Exactly. That's what I mean. It's
Because
like
Gojo throws off the balance of the entire world because of how strong he is. He can basically do that, where it's like, oh, the higher ups want this, so the entire council
so
votes
what?
this,
They
but
want,
Gojo says,
but that's
nah.
why he's against him, because he's standing up for what's right.
Yeah, but you have to, again, see it from the principal's perspective of just, and
No.
again, this is coming from me. I'm
never,
Gojo's biggest fan.
Ever.
I'm all about Gojo having
Never, ever.
say over everything. But at the same time, it's like, you have to think, though, it's like, if Gojo were to want to do things that were not the right way, he could do it anyways, because who's going to stop him?
Well, when you're that cool,
I guess so. When you're that strong, you can just do whatever
that's
the hell
what's
you
in
want.
the cards for you.
Anyways, guys, appreciate y'all. We will see you in the next episode. Deuces.